So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-back.
He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal. Shot, surely! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Casapia, breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. Great vision. Casapia are looking to break at pace. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Bellingham! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vardiol makes the interception. Robertson. And Vardiol. And it's Rodri. De Bruyne. And it's McTominay. And Robertson. McTominay. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Played in. And it's hoisted clear. He's found a way through. Tries one from range. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
McTominay. Good running, strong and purposeful. Just eases him off the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Aberdeen are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
And it's De Bruyne. And here's Doku.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played out wide. Foyt spots it and intercepts. Mendy. Mendy proves just a little bit too strong. McTominay going forward. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. In with the challenge. And here's Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! He's delivered all right! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Mendy.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Quality ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Driving through the middle. That's a good ball out wide. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. Spread it left. Now it's De Bruyne. Doku.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. Brilliantly cut out. Tries to play it through.
Aberdeen are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It is a corner.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Aberdeen have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bellingham. Elects to cross. Oh, tries scooping one. And the ball's come loose here. Has another go. Sensational from Bellingham. Oh, it is a finish of the highest order. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Casapia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Plays it through, and that was asking for too much. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. It's played through for him.
That's going in strongly.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. Real chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Ball's played through. Space for him to turn and look. And he decides to cross it.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
O'Reilly. Searching pass he's played there. He is through here. Flashes it across. And that's the keeper's ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's on it, can he get away? Mendy running with intent. That's the end of the first 45. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal. Oh, just skips past his man. Vinicius Junior had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be great.
He's rising! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Defending was strong and firm. And it's Mendy. De Bruyne. Now it's Havertz. Now there's a fine ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Terrific effort. Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking?
And he's following up! And there's a goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So could they be onto something here? Tries to pass it through. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And he shoots! Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Kusanov goes sliding in. And the through ball. Oh, this is a great position. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Casapia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, they can break here. And that's going wide left. Always onto this. Stones. Reinildo. Over to the other side. Foyt. Gyökeres is onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Camavinga. Oh, sweet feet. Tries one from range. Oh, cracking effort.
Bellingham certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Stood up well to him there. Haaland. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Aberdeen can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Cherki. Oh, easy pickings there. Foyt. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a threatening ball. And De Bruyne! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, this looks sharp. Showing great feet there. De Bruyne! It's hit the upright. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's run loose here. And reached shot at goal! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The final 5 minutes. And here's De Bruyne. And this is more shot, surely! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Might be chance for a shot! And a neat finish! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Casapia, visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Asensio. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Camavinga makes a dash for it. Cherki charging forward, the ball at his feet. Asensio, and now the breakaway. Asensio ventures forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Aberdeen have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.